Hi, welcome along to Arsenal Fan TV, and this is the aftermath. Well, what a fantastic performance by Arsenal on Saturday. I mean, where do I start? The goals on Saturday were absolutely out of this world. I'm talking about all four goals were brilliant team goals. Well, maybe not the Ramsey one, bit of individual brilliant magic by Aaron Ramsey for his goal. But the first goal by Jack Wilshere, I mean, as one of the fans described in Fan Talk, it was like PlayStation football. It was like I had my PlayStation and I was going, go on, pass to Wilshere, you pass it to Giroud, and it was. If that doesn't get goal of the season, I mean, to knock that off his perch for goal of the season is going to take something amazing. Many people are already saying the best goal that they've ever seen at the Emirates Stadium, and I can't think of a better goal. And it was fitting, really, that Robert Pires was at the game and he came on at half-time and they showed one of his magnificent goals that he scored in the Invincible season. And for them to have done that goal on Saturday, it was absolutely brilliant, and it was really pleasing as well to see Jack Wilshere on the team sheet answering his critics yet again. Absolutely magnificent. Also, Ozil, 2 goals from Mesut Ozil, fantastic from him. And as I mentioned, first of all, Aaron Ramsey, he comes off the bench. I mean, Arsene Wenger was giving him a rest probably before the Dortmund game. Comes off the bench. And the goal that he scored was absolutely brilliant. Put about 3 Norwich defenders down on the seat of their pants. I mean, it was just brilliant football. It's what you pay your money to go and watch, is what we saw on Saturday. And I'm just so infused about Arsenal at the moment. It's absolutely incredible. You know what? I'm going to get into the tweets because we had so many people were infused by that performance on Saturday. So I just want to go through and reflect what some of them were saying about the game. Arsenal 360 said, when you're able to bring Cazorla and bring on Ramsey or Rosicky, it shows how much quality and depth that we have in our midfield. And I think at the moment we've got one of the best midfields in Europe, not just the Premier League, in Europe. Absolute. I mean, there was no Walcott there, remember. Gnabry, the youngster who came on and done so well in recent games. I mean, there's so much strength in depth there. Absolutely brilliant. LM says, finally an Arsenal team others are jealous of. Ramsey, excellent as always, and great to see Jack play amazing after all the criticism. Captain Mohammed says, Bale who? He said, Welshmen are taking the league by storm. People are saying it's only Norwich, but we can only beat what we get. And remember, Norwich beat us at their place last season. And the last couple of times they've come down to the Emirates, they've gave us a very tough game. And to be fair, they didn't play that badly on Saturday. They did not play that badly, but it was just the quality of Arsenal that made us just destroy them in the end. Andrew, hashtag Talking Money, says, goal of the season. It was like something out of FIFA. It's unbelievable that Ozil wasn't even involved in that goal. That's true, he wasn't. Cazorla sort of started it. Jack started it. Cazorla took it on. And what a touch by Giroud for a big striker. I mean, the guy's skill level is unbelievable. The gunner says, well-deserved win, and midfield was incredible. Passing was fluent and fast. Wilshere once again silenced the critics. Henri Arsenal says, even Bentner looked good. That is good form we are in right now as a team. And I think that's the key. We're playing as a team at the moment. Jack Morris said, Aaron Ramsey made us go up an extra gear. And Barcelona would have been proud of that first goal. Ramesses Placinia says, we're finally beating teams that we should be beating, but November will be the real test. Now, everybody's talking about November. We've got Dortmund away in November. We've got Manchester United. We've got Liverpool. It will be a test. But at the moment, is there anything to fear? I mean, Liverpool are playing well, but are they better than us? Man United, teams are going to United with no fear and getting results. Don't get me wrong, United are a top team. They've got top players like Rooney and Van Persie. But why should we go to United and be scared of anything? You know, I think imagine if we get through November with some positive results, then what? So again, November could be a great month for us. Moz AFC says, Flamini is one of the most important players. He controls the midfield. We need him. Rambo and Jack were brilliant also. And yeah, Flamini got injured in that game. He came off, but as somebody said, we were able to bring on Ramsey. But Flamini is a very important player for Arsenal right now. One of the signings of the season, definitely. Robbie Jimmy Fox says, the defending was dreadful and we were lucky to get away with a win against Norwich, but not against top teams. Mate, what you want? The defending was not dreadful. The defending for their goal was iffy. You know, Mertesacker made a mistake in the clearance of the ball. There was a few lapses in the game, but to say the defending was dreadful, no way. Norwich played very well, but on the whole, the defending was good. Szczesny was good. I just don't get that. And yes, we know it's Norwich City, but listen, in the Premier League has changed. In my opinion, the Premier League over the last couple of seasons has changed. You've got no mugs no more. You know, teams that years ago would have been like Norwich and like West Broms and Southamptons, or we would walk in the park against teams like that. Those days are done. Even Hull City, they nearly pulled it off against Everton. Every team now is a serious team. Every team has got good players in there. If you have a lapse in concentration, if you have an off day, you can be beaten by these so-called smaller teams. So, and I remember in seasons gone by, we used to drop loads of points against these type of teams. So I cannot agree with you there. I'm just pleased with how Arsenal are doing at the moment. You can only beat what's put in front of you. Fat Man says, do we desperately need a striker in January? A plethora of midfielders could allow Podolski to play as a striker. That is very true. We could maybe even do what West Ham done the other day and play without a striker. In Barcelona, you've seen them do it. Spain have done it. You know, you could have a false number 9 with Ozil, with Cazorla. I mean, there's goals all the way across that midfield. Ramsey. I mean, so you never know. You never know. That could be something up for a consideration. Although I must admit, I think if somebody like Lewandowski is available, what they're saying that Bayern might not going for him, he would be perfect for Arsenal. A deadly finisher with playing in front of those guys. You know, if he could get in the team ahead of Giroud, that is. But he would be perfect for Arsenal. And I think if Lewandowski is available, and remember, he wouldn't be that expensive because he's only got literally 6 months of his contract left. So he wouldn't be that much money. Maybe his wages might be a lot, but him himself wouldn't cost a lot. So that would definitely be something for consideration. Lucas Chong says, the forward players have telepathic powers. I think they share the same brain. More of this, please. And last one here, Pete Gooner says, great win, great team goal. Ramsey is the best player in the Premier League right now. This team can win the league. Why not? And I agree with him. Listen, we all know it's too early. It's only 8 games in. But I honestly think that there is nothing to fear from the other teams. Manchester City, we know, strong team. Chelsea, Manchester United, even though they've had a bad start, they will come back. Even Tottenham, yesterday, got a decent win at Villa. Everton, they're good teams there. They're good teams. Liverpool. But the way we're playing, we're going to have times when we get defeats. We're going to have dips in form. But I think this team is mentally strong enough to come through that. And I think that, you know, even with injuries, we've got a lot of injuries at the moment, remember, and we're still able to field very strong teams and we're still able to get results. So I'm very confident at the moment that we can definitely challenge for the title this season. And we haven't been able to say that for many a year. So it's very encouraging. And of course, tomorrow it's all about Borussia Dortmund. That's a big test as well. They come to our place. Very, very tough game. We know all about Dortmund. We know they're an excellent team. They got to the final of the Champions League last year. Dispatched teams like Real Madrid on the way. They are a top team. It's going to be a great test for our boys. But listen, again, they've got nothing to fear against Dortmund. When the draw was made, everybody was saying, Dortmund, Napoli, you're out. They're not saying that no more, because Arsenal are really performing. So I'm really, really encouraged about Arsenal at the moment, and it's just great to be here saying good things. It was great to catch up with Chris, actually, on Saturday. Remember Chris Hudson, who had that ranting video that went viral. He was down there at the ground being interviewed by Match of the Day too. You might have seen it last night. And, you know, Chris very optimistic about Arsenal performing and really happy that we did go out there and buy some players. That was great to catch up with Chris. And don't forget, this week actually, when it's going to be, I think it's Thursday or Friday, it will be 1 year since Arsenal Fan TV have been broadcasting. 1 year since we've been broadcasting. Throughout the month of November, we're going to be doing a lot of sort of anniversary stuff, giving away lots of prizes, and look out for all those features. It's going to be brilliant. But I want to really thank everybody who's really supported us over the past year. I mean, it's been absolutely brilliant. It's been hard work. We've been going home and away, no money, you know, just, you know, out of our own pocket. But it's been absolutely brilliant, and we've enjoyed every minute of it. And we're going to be having some special features throughout November here on Arsenal Fan TV. I mean, it's just been an incredible journey. I mean, what, over 50,000 subscribers, more than 7 million views. I mean, it's been, thank you so much. We're just so grateful. The love that we get from fans all over the world, I mean, it's just simply amazing. And don't forget, if you want to get any t-shirts, etc., like this, they're all available at the shop. We've got a new hoodie range. We've got a whole new range of t-shirts coming out. Look out for the new Gooner range. Wicked. I'm going to wear some of it next week, I promise you. So don't forget to subscribe to Arsenal Fan TV. I mean, your subscribing helps us a lot. And keep watching and leave your comments below. Let us know how you think we're going to get on against Dortmund tomorrow. And also, I want to hear your opinions about that goal by Jack Wilshere. Arsenal Fan TV, the aftermath, clocking out. It's all good. Do you actually think that your video had something to do with, I'm not going to say it all, obviously there's many other people who are angry and that, but that was really at the forefront. Do you think that had something to do with a sort of change in attitude there?
It might don't want to sound conceited, but you never know. But I mean, sort of through third parties, I do know for a fact that people in this club, and I'm talking about players, ex-players, hierarchy, did watch the video. But I don't think it was just me. There was lots of other people, the AST, Black Scarves. And even you know, every Arsenal fan that day must come out of the stadium fuming. You know, it wasn't about, as I keep telling you, it wasn't about 90 minutes. It was about 2.5 years of this club not competing in the transfer market while we're paying the highest season ticket prices in Europe.